Hello, Snugglebug. Sorry, with the delay there, I wasn't sure exactly when this whole thing would start. So apologies if there's like a weird second of me just looking over at the other screen. So welcome to our live stream for the Sunken City expansion. I know that people still might be coming in here over the next little bit, but with that, I think we're going to try to get started on opening up our packs because as we can see, and I posted in our Discord, we have about 130 packs to open. So I'm going to try to kind of go through them, hopefully not too quickly. Let me know if you think I should slow down or speed up or whatever you may like to see, as I would also like to make sure we get into some deck building today, and then of course some games with said decks. So without further ado, with 130 packs as well, I guess I should probably call out that I'm expecting to only maybe see like 5 or 6 legendaries. So, you know, I would do a poll, I guess, but I'm not really sure. I don't want to reach up too far to the side, and Mrs. Snuggly was set up as a moderator, but again, I don't know if and when she'll be able to join, unfortunately. So let's just get through some of these. Ooh. Okay. I'm not sure either, I guess, if there is anybody in the chat as of right now who will be playing the new expansion or playing Hearthstone at all. What's one of the new decks that maybe you're interested in seeing play? Personally, for me, I think, depending on what cards I get, of course, I'm kind of hoping specifically to build either Mech Mage or Mech Paladin or both. Those are two that I'm kind of interested in right off the hop out of the new arc. Ooh, our first legendary. Oh, of course, it's the the Druid Legendary as well. So, not one I'm particularly interested in just because we've seen so much Druid in the past, but still good to get nonetheless. Okay, more Druid cards, so I guess maybe that is a deck we'll end up having to play anyway. Let's see here. Okay. So far we have the one legendary out of 10 packs, which is usually when I think the first 10 packs of a new set has a pity timer. And then on average after that. Hey, that's right. Allison, legendary is a legendary. Also, I know this is my first time trying to have the chat inside of the screen while we stream, so let me know if that's something that you guys like, or... Oh, hello, Corey! I saw the message there that you're stuck at work. That is unfortunate. By the time we get through these packs and possibly build a few decks, I don't know if you'll have time to go home and also take a look at anything. So do you think you might be able to hop into a game with me later, or are you going to be stuck at work for the rest of the evening? Oh, Tiger Shark. I missed that there for a second. Oh, another Miracle Growth. Yeah, the cards are definitely pointing me into Big Spell Druid, which, I mean, I think will be good. It's just, like I said, it's not necessarily the sake of it being good or bad. It's just after seeing, like, what, 200 Druids in the last month? Ooh, our first golden card. Look at that. Or at least first golden card I've noticed. But yeah, with all the Druid we've faced in the last, like, month and a half or 2 months, whatever it is, it'd be nice to... Ooh. To see something other than Druid be at the top for a while. Ah, that's unfortunate for you, but hopefully work's not too bad for you, I guess, at the very least. Ooh. Alright, so we're down through 20 packs now. We've got a couple epics, which is pretty good, I must say. And this was something I admit I was a bit worried about when I was saving the pack opening for the live stream, was that kind of forgot how long it might take to open 130 of these packs, so that's kind of why I'm going through them, not really looking at the individual cards. So I guess, again, if anybody is interested in me slowing down and talking about them, just let me know. But until then, I'll just kind of keep doing what I'm doing here, and we'll take a look at them more afterwards when we go to build a deck for a specific class. So. Ooh, Puffer Fist. I do know Pirate Rogue is another one. Pirate Warrior can be really annoying, or used to be. But due to the new Hook Tusk Legendary in Rogue, I'm kind of interested in trying to build a Pirate Rogue deck. Rogue is a class I've actually... Alice, did you want me to slow down, Allison? Right now it looks like it's mainly you and Corey, so I don't know if the speed portion is really necessary, so I can slow down and actually try to look at some of these if you'd like. I don't think you play the game, though, so I'm not sure if how much detail I'd end up having to go into the cards. But yeah, just let me know. At the very least, I can try to go a little slower, because I do like, with Hearthstone, you can like hover over the backs of the cards, and it tells you the rarity before you flip them around. If I only have a couple of packs at a time, I do usually open them very slowly, do the hover, and then, try to obviously hype myself up if I see the orange glow in the background, but it just wasn't, I think if I did my normal, I'll show you after this one what I typically would do. Fair enough. I usually have like a little spinny ritual, and then you try to place the pack like exactly in the center as much as possible. Just the not skeptic. Oh geez, what's the word? Supernatural or suspicious? My gosh, I can't think of that word. Ooh, golden rare. Oh god, superstitious. That's the word I think that I was looking for. Superstitious side of me always thought that maybe gave me better luck. Obviously, I think it's just completely random, but try to open the rares and stuff last as well. It's something that I've kind of always tried to do. Yeah, there you go. You got there. Sorry, I know that the delay. One of the nice things, at least about me... Ooh, another golden rare, though. That's kind of nice. About having the chat in the stream is that at the very least, now you guys will be able to see the chat as when I see it. Therefore, it'll probably, hopefully make it seem a little less awkward when I'm not answering the questions at the same time. I know the last time there was me answering people's questions, but then they would already have typed out another question, and yeah, so oh, I didn't see. Whirlpool. Destroy all minions and all copies. Oh, this is one I actually do kind of want to talk about, because I think this is neat. For those who haven't looked up the set in the before. And writings on the wall. Yeah, there you go, Corey. So this one is it wipes everything on the board, but then it also removes all copies of them from anywhere. To my knowledge, it also, I think, means like graveyard and stuff. So like if you're against decks that bring stuff back from the dead, they're gone. So I don't know of that part for sure, but I'm actually quite interested in possibly playing like a late game control priest of some kind, maybe even just throwing a copy or two of this into like a quest priest that I kind of want to try again at some point. Whee! Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Okay, just 2 rares here. Gone Fishing. Oh, double Gone Fishing, that's kind of interesting. I wonder what the odds of getting the same rare twice in one pack are. Ooh. Okay, my hope, anyway, is that we're coming up on another legendary at some point. Because I think we've opened, what, almost 30... Or we have opened 30-something since I opened the last one, so we should be due for another one. I think there's a pity timer that they build into the game of 40 packs, so, I mean, I'm getting kind of close to that. Not that I want that to be. 130 packs, again, I was kind of hoping for... I was hoping for 6, an average of, like, 1 in 20, give or take. We shall see if we hit that or not. Oh, epic at least, that's better. Ooh, another golden common too. Ooh, there's a rogue pirate. Not even sure if that's one that we're going to play, but the more of them I get, the more options I will have. Let's see, again, we're due, I think, oh, there it is. Let's say we're due for one, so I'm going to take it a little slower. Oh. Alright, just because I'm hoping for Hook Tusk, I'm going to say that this is Hook Tusk. It is not, but that's okay. Actually, Corey, I mean, I kind of think just answered that, but I think one of the decks, because I don't play Rogue, one of the decks I'm most interested in trying to build is a Rogue Pirate deck. So the new Rogue Pirate Legendary Captain Hook Tusk is one that I'm looking for, which The battle cry is if you've played, I think, 5 pirates this game, you get to add like a treasure, and there's 4 different options, so we'll maybe take a look at those if I pull the card. If not, I'll probably craft it, to be perfectly honest with you. Ooh, another epic too. Okay. The new Naga cards are kind of interesting. I'm not sure what decks in particular will build those. I know because I bought the pre-order 60 packs, I also did get the Mech Mage Colossal. So Mech Mage is definitely another one of those decks I'm interested in trying to build. What about you, Corey? I know like you had some decks coming into this, but is there any cards like for one of your current decks? Like I know you had tried to build your Amulet Mage to not really lose too much, but will there be anything you look for? Or maybe anything that you might hope that I pull so I can try to build a deck around it. Ooh, another golden rare too. Look at that. Okay, let's see. So far we're at 2 legendaries, which is not too bad, I don't think. Ooh, Mech Mage card. Nice. Yeah, and that's fair too, yeah. I would say, too, not even just with the new cards, but one of the things that they did in the core set that I'm actually kind of looking forward to is they're bringing back the Saviors of Uldum. So I guess, Corey, you haven't been playing long enough to know who they are, but that would be Reno Jackson, Elise Starseeker, Bran Bronzebeard. Ooh, another golden, nice. And with those, they're from a really, like, I didn't say really old, but a relatively old expansion. So bringing them back is kind of nice. So I think Reno Jackson and Bran are probably going to be the 2 that have the biggest impact on the game. And so Bran is a 2/4 that when he's out on the board, it doubles every battle cry. So you can imagine how weird that can get depending on what battle cries are in the game. And then Reno Jackson is a 4/6 for 6 that if your deck has no duplicates, ooh, epic. If your deck has no duplicates in it, not just from the start, but I guess so if you kind of like the way Kazakhstan works, if you played all the cards you have 2 copies of, you just fully heal yourself. So they definitely, it seems anyway, obviously it just came out today, so we'll have to wait and see. But based on what cards I reviewed and the Colossals and the fact they brought some of those guys back, I'm kind of hoping that means that they're coming with a bit more control, I guess, style gameplay. It doesn't have to be like all long games. My Control Warrior deck, for instance, that we played in April, some of those games were like 20 minutes. So not that Control always has to take a long time, but the hope that you could actually make it to turn 5 or 6 without having to worry about losing necessarily all the time, I'm hoping is what we see. Coming from this new expansion, and a lot less druids. Like, I guess not to rant on that because if you've watched my videos, you've heard me enough. But honestly, my win rate against druid hasn't even been that terrible. It's just when you face the same deck, and as far as HS replay is concerned, ooh, another golden. I think that's my second Vile Fin. No, I had a Void Gill last time. When I was looking at HS Replay, the stats showed that because there's so many different versions of Druid, I think it was something like 32% in the last month of all people were playing Druid classes. So it's just, you play the same type of thing for 30% of your games or 30% of your games. It gets a little in your head, I think. So I'm kind of hoping we see a bit more flexibility with that. Kind of an interesting thing that I can talk about while we're waiting for our next legendary is for the first time that I can recall, they actually, ooh, epic. They actually, and 2 rares, nice. They nerfed a card from core set before the expansion came out. So Pandaren Importer is the, I don't know, Corey, if you recall, it's the 1/3, the 2 mana 1/3 that discovers a spell that's not in your deck. There was actually, I think it was discovered during the theory crafting live streams last week. There were people who found a infinite damage, and by infinite I mean literally until your time for your turn ran out, infinite damage loop with that card and pirates. And without being able to show you the specifics, the idea was you played Bran, you played the freebooter 2/2 pirate, and you could infinitely shadow step them back to your hand effectively. And they released a hot patch like either late last week, I think, or over the weekend, that changed the mana feeder, or not the mana feeder, the that 1/3 into a 3 mana 2/4, because in order for the loop to be infinite, that card had to only cost 2, because Shadow Step would reduce it to 0. So it was kind of neat to see. I don't, like I said, I don't think I've ever seen that happen. So all right, we're halfway through these and only got 2 legendaries. So my luck has not been great so far. Hopefully these last 65 go a little bit better. As Allison put it, though, it is basically digital gambling, so I mean, you're bound to get lucky sometimes and unlucky others, I suppose. Oh, there's another Whirlpool. So if I do decide to try to build like a control priesty deck, at least I have both of those. That's good. As of right now... Ooh, another epic there, too. Ooh. Chum Bucket. Yeah, Murloc Warlock is another deck that a lot of people, I think is going to be pretty strong. There's a lot of support for it in this expansion, so that's going to be kind of interesting to see. All right. Definitely, Murlocs is like a archetype we haven't seen as much lately as we would have seen years ago. Again, I guess, I don't know if there's anybody in the chat who has played as long as I have, but Murlocs used to be something that you could kind of throw in any class because they were so aggressive. But we'll see how that works out. All right, another epic and 2 rares. So again, not a legendary, but a pretty good pack, I would say. Battlecry, if you cast 3 spells while holding this, summon 2 copies of this. So if you cast a bunch of spells, it's effectively 18 worth of stats for 6 mana. So Demon Hunter, not sure how... Well, no, they do play a lot of spells and draw a lot, so yeah, that could work. It's down to my last 60 packs, so these would effectively be the 60 packs that I actually got from the pre-purchase. So for the first time, usually I'm a free-to-play style player, but because of wanting to have more cards in order to have variety of decks for like YouTube and stuff, I actually did purchase. The other 70 packs that I've opened is because I haven't really spent gold since the last expansion came out, so I actually had about 70 packs worth of gold saved up. So that's where I had so many packs from here. So we're kind of getting into now my actual purchased packs. So maybe the ones I spent real money on will have better luck. We'll see. Kind of hope not, because that would almost look kind of bad, I would think. But I do hope so, because, you know, 2 legendaries so far, and I think, again, we're getting relatively close to that 40-pack pity timer. So let's see if... Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. All right. So again, hoping for Captain Hook Tusk, but honestly, as of right now, since for this expansion, we'll see, but I'm going to maybe try to get most of the collection, so any legendary is okay, but Hook Tusk. Oh, actually, I don't know if this card is... Well, I think it would be, because of the curse. The Curse Warlock is actually another deck I'd be interested in trying. So, I don't know all the cards that go with it off the top of my head, but basically, Abyssal Curses are a new type of card in Warlock that you give to your opponent. They cost 2 to play, so it forces your opponent to either pay 2 mana to play them, or every turn that they're stuck in your opponent's hand, they damage them for not playing them. So you can either make them play awkwardly to force them, into playing the cards you give them, or they take repetitive damage, and it increases. So the first curse, it does 1 damage, then 2, then 3. And I think they only last for a couple of turns and then they disappear, but then every curse doesn't restart at 1, to my knowledge. They actually add to that. So you can ramp up some damage pretty quickly by cursing your opponent. So that's actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And with Bran, with that too, it doubles the battle cry, so you can actually give them 2 curses. Another Mecha Shark. Probably already got more than 2 of those by now. I just haven't paid attention to all the commons that we've gotten. Ooh, I know that's at least my second Pufferfish fist, so I have both of those. And I guess, Corey, if you don't know most of the cards that are necessarily out in the set, at least what class, maybe, do you think you'd be most interested in? Or does that really depend on the archetype to you versus the hero? Let's see. Oops, a little rare here. Okay. That's more than fine. Ooh, epic. Your spells this turn are poisonous. So it's kind of like Professor Slate, but just one mana spell version instead of a minion version. That's kind of neat. Didn't actually even know that card was in there, not gonna lie. So, okay, cool. Another golden. I'll take those like any day. So I guess for those who aren't aware, just because I know some people in my audience are not overly familiar with Hearthstone. Okay, yeah, well, like I said, I think Mech Mage is the way I want to go. But I know you're probably more leaning towards the Amulet, but still, I am looking at taking a peek at that. I just, every once in a while, my packs seem to glitch out a little. Yeah, Hunter, I think, I will admit, I think there's a couple classes that I haven't played a lot of. Demon Hunter, Rogue are probably up there as two of my least favorite, or at least not least favorite, least played, which I guess would partially be due to being least favorite, as well as where I've been mostly free to play. What is this? It costs one less for each mana you spend. Oh, that's kind of cool. But really, for me, a lot of it comes down to, since in the past I've been free to play, or like I said, at least mostly free to play, occasionally maybe buying like 10 packs or so throughout the years. Oh, I see, Joe, with the ball jokes. All right. Coming into my stream for the first time and making the ball jokes. I got some hair. I got a little bit. Down here. I had to say it all fancy-like, too, to make it sound. Well, other than strimmer. I don't know. Is that a term? I don't watch enough streams to know if strimmer is a typical... Oh, Joe. What was I talking about now? You got me distracted. Oh, yeah. Those mostly free-to-play. I just never had the ability to have, like, a deck for each class, right? So, hoping that, like I said, maybe with the pre-purchase packs and whatnot, that kind of helps me out a little bit. It's Yeol speak. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you for translating, Allison. I forgot that Joey's old. And that, I kind of forgot some of his translated words there. Oops. I thought I grabbed that, but apparently I did not. There we go. Let's see, what do we got? I don't know why, but I was going a little faster, but now I'm starting to feel like we might be hopefully coming up to another legendary here soon. Always hopeful, though. Woo! I think I'm at 3. Is that right? Am I counting wrong? I think it's only 3, though, I think, so far. I'd have almost 100 packs, so the average I always thought was 1 in 20. So I'm not hitting the average. That's unfortunate. B. Not as bad if that wasn't the first time that I've had to say that. Okay. 35 to go. Hopefully we get at least 2 more. I mean, I was hoping for 6, but 5 would be alright. Ooh, golden epic. Nice. I like those. Especially because it means I can always disenchant them for a lot more dust if I really need to craft something. Right, yeah. Okay, alright, okay. Well, that's exactly what I mean, Joe. That's what exactly, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, not really, you'd think, you know, I'd be used to it by now, but... The family show, Joe. Come on. I'm only teasing. Epic. I think I got both of those too. I don't know if that's good. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Where are we now? Ooh, just another rare. Okay. All right. Come on, acknowledge. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Oh no. Last 27 to go. Not very good odds with this luck. My only concern with that is I technically do not have this marked as like child content, but I definitely know that a few, like my nephew and things like that, probably pop in. So not entirely sure who's in the audience right now, but just to be on the safe side, I would be nice to keep it that way. Yes, please. Hey, thank you, Allison, for picking that up. Ooh, didn't even realize that one was epic. Kanadika. I referenced those Canadian Heritage commercials. Ooh, there we go. Finally, I was kind of forgetting that we were even looking for that orange glow because I hadn't seen it in so long. Oh, let's see. Nope. But what is this one? Fire spell damage +2. Your nature spells cost 1 less after you cast a frost. Okay, so it's basically a full-on, like, hits all the different spectrums of spell schools for Shaman. I think, I don't even know if I knew this card was in the pool, to be honest with you, which probably isn't good, but hey, like Allison said earlier, Legendary is a Legendary. The more that I pull, the less I have to try to craft at some point, so I'll take it. Alright. So to get 6, I would need, what is that, 4 now? So I need 2 more in 20 packs, if I got that right. Which is probably not likely. I'm probably going to hit 5, but again, I'll take 5. It's not, you know. Oh, shoot! I wasn't even paying attention. I don't again know what this card is, but Golden Legendary is pretty fantastic. While attacking, after you cast a spell attack. Oh, okay, so it constantly goes. I remember. I forget who announced this card. That's a my old Michael Contra bunch of priorities back. Nice. Ooh, and an epic in this pack too. That's pretty fantastic. I'm not gonna lie to you. Looking at this card, for I guess just to let people know who don't know, golden cards effectively you can disenchant them to get enough dust to make any a non-golden version. That's like kind of how it works. And looking at this legendary, hey Noel, hey buddy, how you doing? And looking at this one, it doesn't look like one, especially if it's Demon Hunter, that I'll probably want. So I'll probably just use this as like a free dust of whatever legendary I want. But I was not expecting to get one that quickly, or a golden legendary. So here we go. There we have it. I'll take it. Now with that luck, I probably won't see another one for the next 21 packs, but we'll open them anyway. I think especially now that I know that Noel's here, I'll have to start with. Well, welcome Noel. I think if you joined at the right time, I think you joined as I got 2 golden legendaries apparently in like 3 packs, so that's interesting. What I was gonna say was because you're here, definitely. And after Corey mentioning mage, I will probably start with trying to build a mech mage of some kind, but that's a nice looking paladin card. So we'll see. I don't know. Wow, okay. I should have been going slower. I was going slow and then I stopped. Then I got 2 golden legendaries. Maybe that's actually a sign not to be doing this. Maybe the superstitious. Yes, he is. I agree. I agree for sure. Okay, we're just gonna do this because apparently I had better luck going like this. Just hit the old spacebar to open these up. Epic is still good. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Holy mackie roll. Did not know that was a card either. Ooh, another golden card. I like it. I think I made like 2 videos where I was trying to review the cards, but I will admit the reason I kind of stopped those was because the cards were announced. Ooh, another epic too. Cards were announced sometimes super early in the morning or while I was at work, and then my thought was I'll just do a couple of videos a week, and then it became that there would be like 15, 20 cards announced in 3 days, and I thought, I don't want to make an hour-long video of me talking about new cards coming out, so until I can get to a spot with my schedule that I can actually review them and possibly upload them as they're released. Ooh, another Pirate Rogue card. I probably won't do those for the next couple expansions. A lot of people like them. In that case, maybe I'll just do them for that specific audience, but... I kind of lost count because I got so worked up over those 2 golden legendaries. That ended up making it 6, though, I think, which is how many I was looking for. And I didn't expect to get any goldens, so anything from here on out is just icing on top. Wow. That old stream of brain. Could not think of the word I was looking for. Alright, we only got a couple left. Let's take these ones and see. Nope, just a rare, this one. Alright, well. Here we go. Last one. Looks like, yeah, just a rare. Of course it is. Well, you know what? I have 200 gold, so let's just, ooh, that's a little, okay, that was a little weird looking. We're just gonna, why not? I don't need gold for anything else right now. I do like playing duels from time to time, but we'll just, ending on a rare felt weird. Hopefully we get an epic out of one of these two, and I'll call that a win. If not, then I just wasted my last 200 gold. It's not boding well for me. Come on. Ooh, at least, oh, there we go. We got the epic. Good, good. Had me scared there. Had me scared, but we got it. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. This one is actually one I was pretty interested in as well. So it allows you to basically discover a spell and then attach it to a 1/1 body, and then when you play it, its battle cry is that spell, which is pretty neat. So there's our pack opening. I think we ended up getting the 6 legendaries we were looking for.